we're probably all going to say something unbeknownst to us, or even whether intentionally, if we're upset, that's going to like not look great for us. And I think that's the beauty of a show like this, is that you get to see fully well-rounded people, like in their positive and negative lights. And like, I've just done a lot of work on myself in 2020. Like, I probably wouldn't have done this. Like, they've asked me to do this show before, and I didn't do it because I was like I was doing a musical, and I just also wasn't in a place. Huh?
Celebrity? Mm-hmm. Wow.
I would have been on the last one that they did.
Oh. Would you rather do this one or the last one?
I don't know. I think with the last one, I would have known Jonathan, who.
Wonderful person. I like him a lot.
Yeah, and I knew
I've met him
Burris,
before.
and I also knew Tamar, so I would have felt very protected because there would have been two girls in there that I knew really well that were also African American, which is a level of comfortability.
You don't realize that it's important until you're like here.
Yeah, and I've said that to a couple people. I'm like, I know we don't have a crystal ball to see what it would be like, but if there were other Asian American people in this house, like I think that Mariah would have probably felt more comfortable, because there's certain things that you probably would feel more safe to say in front of people who have had similar experiences to you, and we'll just never know because they're not here. So like that's the thing.
The first night I woke up at like 2 a.m. to eat make ramen.
Yeah.
But the food, the Asian food has been super nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been nice, but it's not within my control.
Yeah, but I think that's important for people to bring that up, because oftentimes people just think of the action and not what caused that action to happen. And there are a lot of different factors, this is putting people in a pressure cooker to stress them out to begin with. But if people have people they feel like they can lean on just because of similar experiences, this situation is not as stressful. There's also a lot of life experiences that we've had that you just haven't had because you're not in the industry in the same way that a lot of us are, as you've admitted. But I do think that there's a part of it where you just probably feel alone, and there's not a lot of people who really, really, really understand you. And you're on the block the first week, and that happens oftentimes to people. I've seen Black people lose their minds on television, and everybody in the house is like, wow, she's just really a hot mess, or she doesn't have it together. And I'm like, when you're the only person in the house that feels that way, I think if the tables were reversed and you put a white person into a house with 15 people, with 15 Black people, I think it'd probably be too much for her to handle, because it's not, we're just not used to oftentimes being in that situation.